Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have another review for you guys today. I'm going to be reviewing the classic Chanel card holder. So I believe this is one size, and I have the one that is in the lambskin and the gold hardware. I probably got this back in 2014 or 2015, and at that time this one was $5.65 Canadian before tax. So I will be talking about the pros and the cons. So to start off with, the pros is that it actually fits quite a bit of cards. This is called a card holder, but I do use it as like a typical wallet. I don't carry coins in here, or it'll just be annoying to put the cards back in. So this card holder is really easy to open and close. There's a button here that you just open and you have to push down to close. Another pro to me is that the price of this card holder is a little bit more reasonable in my opinion versus other card holders and wallets. So I'll put in some screenshots of some price comparisons, you know, just based on like whether you want to save that $100 and get to this, or add another few $100s and get a full-size wallet. But to me, I find that this is more worth the money that I spend. It does fit a lot, and I'm not just putting in like, you know, 3 cards, and I also don't need a full-size wallet because I do personally prefer something small, so that when I'm changing from smaller bags to larger bags, I don't have to move everything to a larger wallet or move everything to a smaller wallet. Another pro is that this can be your first Chanel item. I would suggest this was my first Chanel item, and I find that it is much more affordable. You do use it every day, so you do get your money's worth, and it has a classic look to it as well. Jumping into the cons for this card holder, I got the lambskin one. So this one is very, very fragile. I actually use it with the desk bag. So when I am using it, I have it like this in my bag, and when I have to pay, I just open it, whip it out. It's actually not that much work, and then I use it and pay and do what I need to do, put it back in and put it in my purse. I do this specifically for the Louis Vuitton Speedy bag, and I use it when I'm using this Marc Jacobs bag because of the zipper enclosure at the top. If I were to just put my wallet in like this, it will definitely scratch it, or over time it just might make this wear a lot worse. Moving on, I don't have a particular problem with this, but I have seen it in other videos and on my other friends' wallets. So because you have to use the button here, the flap on this part creases a lot more because you're using this every time, and you're using your thumb to essentially bend this part. So I don't know if there is a certain way to prevent it. It's just part of the design. So when I do open it, I'm not just pulling on this nub, I actually open it through this way. I don't know if it helps, but for me, it seems to be okay. I do see a little crease. I'll do a close-up, but it's not something that bothers me personally, but I just wanted to put it out there in case other people are a little bit more worried about this. So another con is that it is called a card holder. It's not really meant for, you know, bills and coins. I do keep bills. I will have to fold it super tiny, which is fine. It doesn't bother me. But when I do get coins, it's a little bit tough to put in here because when you take cards out and you put cards in, the coins kind of shuffle under the coins, and you end up having to take out all the cards, dumping out the coins, and then putting it in order again. So I personally just put coins in a little pocket in my purse that I'm carrying. I don't really put it in here. Another con is that this gold hardware will scratch over time. It is part of the wear and tear. There's not really a way to protect it, I guess, especially if you're wearing jewelry and you have rings on and you're just, you know, holding it or opening it. I typically would suggest just carrying the dust bag if you'd like. It's really small, and for me it's just the safety of the bag. I would recommend getting the caviar leather one if you are more careless or you don't want to care about it as much or be as careful. I personally find that that would last a lot longer than having to baby something, but for sure this is my only lambskin Chanel item, and I'm glad I got it in, you know, something smaller, because if it was a lambskin wallet on chain or the bag, I feel like that would be harder for me to maintain. But because this item is so small and it is lambskin, I find that I get to enjoy the lambskin. I probably won't get another lambskin item at all. So I find that if you are to get a lambskin item, I would just personally invest in a wallet and just keep it safe because it's easier to. I'll show you guys how many cards I can fit in here comfortably and it doesn't stretch. I'll also show you how I keep my cash in here. So when I first open the card holder, there is a slot here and the general area. In the slot area, I fit 2 cards specifically, my ID and my credit card, something that I use all the time. And then in the general area, I am able to fit 13 cards. And then with cash that I do slide in with the cards in the back, I have to fold it like this for it to fit. So it has to be folded like this. So with everything inside, this is what it looks like.
So that's it for this video. It is quite short. There's not too much to say about it. It is a pretty standard card holder. So that's it for this video, and thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you guys in my next video.